Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Tuesday, October 11, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Philadelphia Phillies versus Atlanta Braves. I am not going to fade Atlanta at the beginning of this postseason, as the Braves are the most confident team in the majors. Not only are the reigning World Series champions, but they also erased a 10.5 game deficit in the NL East this season, coming back to take down New York last weekend. Atlanta has won 13 of its last 14 home games and has its rested ace on the mound, while Philadelphia is having to manage its rotation after playing 2 games this past weekend. The Braves won the season series against the Phillies and are primed to get off to a strong start on Tuesday afternoon. Our team pick is Atlanta minus 1.5 runs. The Phillies are averaging 4.60 runs per game and 4.33 runs per game on the road. They averaged 6.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Braves. With Atlanta giving up 3.48 runs per game at home, the Phillies will be held under their average in this game. The Braves are averaging 4.87 runs per game and 4.88 runs per game at home. They averaged 5 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Phillies. With Philadelphia giving up 4.24 runs per game on the road, the Braves will score enough runs to push the score over the total. The Braves and Phillies played over the total in their last 3 meetings. Our total pick is over. Seattle Mariners versus Houston Astros. This is an interesting matchup between 2 divisional foes that are familiar with each other. Houston shined against Seattle this season, going 12-7 in the 19 meetings, including 7-3 in their 10 home games against the foes. Mariners starter Logan Gilbert is making his postseason debut. He does not have strong numbers against the Astros, recording a 4.14 career ERA. Many of the Astros have attractive stats against him. Altuve, Bregman, Tucker, and Alvarez are hitting a combined .358 against Gilbert. Furthermore, Astros starter Justin Verlander is a first-ballot Hall of Famer and is likely going to win the AL Cy Young. Verlander was stellar against Seattle this season, registering a 2.34 ERA, complemented by a 5-1 record in 6 starts. JV has several years of playoff experience. He limited the Mariners to just 1 run in each of the last 3 meetings this season. Our team pick is Houston Astros minus 1.5 runs. Verlander is going to go deep in this game as he will pitch at least 6 or 7 innings. For the Mariners, Gilbert has been no slouch either, as he has an ERA of 2.40 in his last 5 starts. This game will be your average low-scoring pitchers duel that baseball has been accustomed to in the playoffs. Also, the under is 3-1 in Astros' last 4 home playoff games. For Seattle, the under is 5-1 in their last 6 during Game 1 of a series. Our total pick is under 6.5 runs. Cleveland Guardians versus New York Yankees. Cole is in so many ways the key to the Yankees' postseason success. The right-hander is 8-5 in his career in the playoffs with an ERA of 2.93 in 14 career starts. He has allowed 15 home runs in 14 starts and struck out 11.6 batters per 9 innings. Cole has not finished the season strong, however, with an ERA of 5.21 and faces the team that strikes out the least in baseball in the Guardians. The Yankees come into this series with far more question marks than the Guardians. They will need production from more players than Aaron Judge in this series, and the likes of Stanton and LeMahieu have not been right since July. LeMahieu's status is still up in the air, as he's only had 18 plate appearances in September as he recovers from a toe injury. Carpenter's presence could help the Yankees lineup, but he hasn't played in nearly 2 months. Both teams have excellent bullpens, with the Yankees ranked 3rd in baseball and the Guardians ranked 5th. In Game 1, the Yankees' bullpen will be limited as closer Clay Holmes will likely be held out as he recovers from a cortisone shot he received on his ailing right shoulder. The Guardians, meanwhile, come in with a hot pitching staff and a hot starter in Cal Quantrill. The Guardians will not run away from you with their offense, but they are supremely equipped to win close games. Cleveland is now 30-17 in one-run games following the wild-card round. They have been able to get to Clace with a lead or a tie in each of their 2 playoff games, and they won't hurt themselves with an outstanding defense. Cleveland is not a power-hitting team, with the least home runs left in the playoffs, but they have enough pop to take advantage of Cole's propensity for the long ball. This one will be tight, but the Guardians will steal Game 1. Take the Guardians with a money line. Cleveland struggled at the plate during the postseason, with a team batting average of only .171. The Indians averaged 1.5 runs per game in their 2 games versus Tampa Bay, which was enough for the Guardians to win, but will not be enough against the Yankees. The total has finished under in 7 of Cleveland's last 8 games played against a team from the American League East. New York scores plenty of runs, but the total has finished under in 4 of the Yankees' last 5 games. Our total pick is under 7 runs. San Diego Padres vs Los Angeles Dodgers. Los Angeles has the rest advantage and home field advantage in this series working for them. After all, the Dodgers were 57-24 at Dodger Stadium this season, and they dominated the season series with the Padres. In addition, San Diego had to fly back to the West Coast late Sunday night after playing what equates to a normal 3-game series with the Mets, which means their bullpen got some usage. That could prove problematic against the well-rested Dodgers at this point in time. Clevinger has sputtered in his starts against the Dodgers in his career, while Urias has been stellar against the Padres, including a 3-0 mark with a 1.50 ERA over 24 innings in 4 starts against them this season. Give the upper hand to the Dodgers here as they take the opening game of the series. Our team pick is Los Angeles Dodgers -1.5 runs. Mike Clevinger has been struggling during the regular season, according to his baseball savant, as he was in the 15th percentile in XSLG, 15th percentile in barrel percentage, 18th percentile in ZERA, and 23rd percentile in strikeout percentage. He throws 6 different pitches: fastball, slider, sinker, cutter, changeup, curveball, and the heater has been hit the most as hitters had a .497 slugging percentage and 11 homers. Clevinger faced the Dodgers 3 times this year and was 0-2 in 13 innings and allowed 14 runs on 16 hits, with 3 hits by pitches, 4 walks, and 11 strikeouts. We talked about the offensive powerhouse that is the Dodgers, but the Padres were able to score 16 runs, 5.3 runs per game, against the Mets in the NL Wild Card round against guys like Max Scherzer and Jacob deGrom. Getting on base is critical as the regular season saw the Dodgers had a .333 team OBP, while the Padres finished the regular season with a .318 team OBP. Neither team has been able to force double plays in the field, as San Diego was 25th in MLB, with 116 double plays defensively, while Los Angeles finished 22nd with 120 double plays. The over is 4-1-1 in their last 6 games against each other in Dodger Stadium, so go with over 7 runs.